So we're in Lumbridge Castle. We're going to talk to the Duke here, and we're going to start Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries, to put it simply, is the quest that teaches us all about rune crafting and sort of how runes are made in RuneScape. There's a lot of lore around this quest, and it's somewhat of a very easy and simple quest, but to pretty much explain it very quickly, the Duke of Lumbridge found this weird air talisman and didn't know what it was, and we need to take it to the Wizard's Tower so that the wizards can look at it and can tell us what the hell it is. So we're in the Wizard's Tower. We need to find the head wizard. I think it's Seteror. I think that's his name. I think this is the head wizard. If I'm wrong, I'm probably wrong. Let's see here. I'm looking for the head wizard. Yeah, okay. I think it's this guy. So we hand him the talisman, and he basically tells us that the talisman is like the key to rune crafting, and that they don't know how they've been getting runes this entire time. Yeah. So now we need to deliver a special package to Aubrey in Varrock. So that's pretty simple. We'll just teleport. So we're gonna head to Aubrey here. We're gonna talk to Aubrey. I've been sent with a package. This is incredible, and I think now what we need to do is we need to talk to him again. It says thank you. Now we know how to mine a rune essence and make runes ourselves. Now we have to take these research notes and bring them back to the Wizard's Tower, which is going to be a bit of a walk because I think my home teleport's on cooldown. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. So we're back at the Wizard's Tower. We're going to speak to Sarador. I don't know how to say his name. And we're going to give him the research notes, and he will end this quest for us. He's telling us basically about rune crafting. Yeah. I am not going to ever do rune crafting until I absolutely need to. And there we go. Rune Mysteries completed. Access to the Rune Essence Mine and an Air Talisman so that we can start our rune crafting journey. 1 quest point. We are done. Thank God. Never going to runecraft. Although, fun fact about the runecrafting skill in general, most people think you need to do rune mysteries in order to start runecrafting. You don't. You don't actually need to at all. You can runecraft as soon as you start the game, pretty much. There's no requirement for doing the quest to start training the skill. It's if you want to, you can just go right away. But most people think you have to actually do rune crafting in order to, or do rune mysteries in order to start rune crafting. Not necessary at all. Doesn't mean I'm still gonna do it. So we're heading over to Port Sarim now, and we are going to speak with Redbeard Frank here, and we're going to start Pirate's Treasure. This is another one of those free-to-play quests that are very easy, but they're really fun to do. This is a fun quest. So he's going to tell us that he wants some Karamja Rum. I say, okay, I'll bring you some. Going to tell us to get to Karamja, and basically the Karamja guards that patrol the island do not let you bring the rum that you need back to deliver this guy, so we need to smuggle the rum. I had to head back to the bank because I forgot that you need money for this quest in order to travel between Karamja and Port Sarim. So, oops. But we're going to go do that. We're going to head to Port Sarim. I think we need to... yeah, so we just need to go and get some Karamja rum and then bring it back. So here we are on Karamja. We need to go speak with the bar owner that is right here. And we need to ask him for some Karamja rum. Alright, Zambo, what do you got for me? Karamja rum, here we go. 1 bottle. He also sells regular beer and jugs of wine. Karamja is a pretty interesting place. It's one of the free-to-play area of Karamja is only sort of this area here, but it contains a lot of stuff to do. There's fishing here that which you can get lobsters and swordfish from, and there's the banana plantation right here where if you want to make some money, you can speak to this guy and you can fill up crates with bananas, and he gives you, I forget how much GP it is, but it's not a lot of money, but you know, if you're struggling in free to play and you're an Ironman, you can do this for a little bit and you'll get some money out of it. But we need to speak with Luthus here anyways, because we need to, oh, actually we're not gonna, that's the wrong one. We need to figure out a way to smuggle this rum, and the way that we're going to do it is by putting it in this crate filled with bananas and then loading it onto the cargo ship back to Port Sarum. So if we fill it up, he'll give you 30 coins. So now we need to fill the we need to pick the bananas, and then we need to fill the crate up with the bananas and put the rum in there. Alright, so full inventory, that should pretty much be fine. We should be good with that. Let's painfully walk over there because we have no run energy. And I keep complaining about run energy in free-to-play. It is very, very slow. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put the bananas into the crate here. And then we're going to use this on the crate. I think you have to do this with like all of these. Can I not just fill crate? There we go. There we go. Can I fill it more? No, it's already full. All right. So then I think we speak with this guy again. Here's your payment. Yeah, he gives you 30 GP. Oh, yeah, okay. So the crate's been shipped. I was confused for a long time there of what just happened. So now we pay fare here with the customs officer. This is the person that if we had the rum in our inventory, she'd confiscate it. So we just need to speak to her and say, I need to journey back, and she's going to search us. You know, we're just going to obey the search. And we're going to head back to Port Sarum. So now we head to the food shop. We got ourselves a white apron, and I think now we need to speak with this guy, and we need to ask him for a job here. And he's going to say, well, you've already got a white apron, so, you know, you should be fine to have a job. Because apparently all you need to have a job in this food store is to wear a white apron and ask the guy for a job. So we head back in here, and we search this crate with the banana on top. And we find the bottle of rum in between the bananas. And then we leave. You know, we could probably trade with this guy and sell him these bananas. How much do they sell for? 1 coin? Yeah, just get them out of inventory. I don't need them. And now we need to go back to the starting of the quest. The start of the quest. I literally cannot speak today. I do not know why. Alright. We're back here with Redbeard Frank. Walk around the guardrail. We give him the bottle of rum, and then he gives us a key, and from there we need to go to the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock, and that will be where his treasure is. Alright, so we're in the Blue Moon Inn now, and we need to go into this room here. We're on the 2nd floor. We need to unlock this chest. So unlock it. Oh, we use the key on the chest. All that's in there is a message. So we read the message now. It says, visit the city of the White Knights in the Park of Saradomin. Points to the X marks the spot. So we need to head to Falador now, and we need to... yeah. Saradomin points to X, which marks the spot. Yep. So we need to head to Falador, and we need to dig up where the treasure is located. So I'm going to slowly walk my way over there. Alright, so we're in the Falador Park now, and we need to dig pretty much like right here. So we dig. This guy's going to come out and attack us, but, you know, he's level 4. We can easily just whack him with our fire staff. Whack. Whack, you're dead. And then we dig again. And there we go. Quest completed. 2 quest points. One-Eyed Hector's treasure. Let's open the treasure and see what we get. We get a gold ring and a cut emerald. So that's pretty fancy. So we're moving on and starting another quest. We're going to be looking at Goblin Diplomacy. This is a very, very simple and easy quest in free-to-play. So I'm not really going to spare any of the details here. I'm just going to kind of cut to the end when the quest is complete, because we got a couple more quests that I want to get through, and I kind of want to get through them very quickly. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, at the end of the quest here, the Goblin's going to put on the last piece of Goblin mail armor on. The generals are going to love it, and that is going to be quest completed. 5 quest points, 200 crafting, and a gold bar. That gold bar is going to be very useful. Very useful. But yeah, that quest is done. Let's move on to another free-to-play quest. So the next quest that we are going to complete is Black Knight's Fortress. This is a very simple free-to-play quest, so I'm also just going to kind of quickly go through the key points of this quest and not take too long with it. We start off by talking with Ceramic Vars, and he tells us to investigate the Black Knight's Fortress located north of Ice Mountain. We head to the Black Knight's Fortress and infiltrate our way through the fortress to listen to a conversation between one of the head Black Knights and a witch. We find out that the Black Knights are plotting to use some sort of secret weapon that this witch is concocting here, and they are going to take over and invade Falador. Being the good person that we are, we then use a raw cabbage in our inventory that we have, and we drop it into the cauldron, destroying their secret weapon and foiling the Black Knight's plan to invade. We then finish up the quest by heading back to Falador and speaking with Ceramic Bearers and getting ourselves some good amounts of GP and some quest points. The next quest we are going to complete is Demon Slayer. I'm going to do the same thing as the last quest that I did. I'm going to quickly make my way through it, only highlighting some of the more important parts of the quest and not really going through everything. So we start off and speak with Gypsy Eris, and she tells us that there's this mean, scary demon by the name of Delrith who's going to be summoned and is going to attack Varrock. We are tasked with killing it, and to kill it, we need to get the Sword of Silverlight, which is this magical demon bane sword thing. We head over to the castle, and we talk with Sir Pryson. He is apparently the keeper of the sword, and we tell him that we need it, and he tells us to get 3 keys for him in order to unlock the cabinet which he keeps the sword in. I don't know. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So we're tasked with getting these 3 keys. He's given them to 3 random people. And so we need to go get those 3 keys. Alright, key 1 acquired. Alright, key 2 acquired. And that's key number 3. Alright, back at Varrock, let's speak to Sir Pryson. And he will walk over and he will give us the Silverlight. Small little cutscene plays. Alright, yeah, hand it over. Thank you. Look at that little shine. And now we're tasked with going to kill the demon. So we're going to get some food from the bank, and we are going to then head to the wizard circle and destroy this demon, because we are at a pretty decent combat level and this quest is not very difficult. There we go. What was the incantation again? Ours was this one, this one, this one, this one, and finally this one. So that sequence of incantations is different for every single player. Ours is just in that particular order. And he is getting sucked into a vortex, and he's going to go back to where he came from. Get out of here. And there we go. Demon Slayer completed. We're already getting attacked. Please just leave. I'm so sick of these wizards. God, I hate this. Hate that quest. So we're heading over to Port Sarum for the final free-to-play quest before Dragon Slayer 1, and we're going to be speaking to Captain Talk here and starting the Corsair Curse. Captain Talk here is going to tell us that his crew set sail for the Corsair Cove, and they have become cursed. And he wants us to help rid them of their curse or their illness or whatever the hell it is. So Captain Talk heads off to Remington, and that's where we are headed to go to the ship that will bring us to the Corsair Cove so that we can investigate the crewmates and ask them about how this curse has happened. Alright, so we're at the docks just west of Remington. We're going to talk to Captain Talk here, and he will take us to the Corsair Cove so that we can help. And we are at the Corsair Cove. This area of the map is technically in free-to-play, although anything that's north of sort of this area here is members, and as well as the Myths Guild here. This is a members-only area. But the Corsair Cove does offer a lot of unique skilling and combat training opportunities for free-to-play. And it's actually one of the areas in free-to-play that has the best money-making method for free-to-play, and that is in this dungeon here. And we will get to that later on in the quest. So now that we're on the Corsair Cove here, we need to go speak with the navigator. Ethoi, I think that's what his name is Ethoi. I'm not exactly sure how to say it entirely, but I'm pretty sure it's like Ethoi or Ithoi. Anyways, he's upstairs in this building over here, and he's going to tell us about what his crew has sort of happened to them, the curse. So we're going to tell him we hear that he's been cursed. He's going to tell us yes. The whole crew has been cursed. I've seen dancing fish women, monkey kings, huge men. He's basically telling us about his journeys. So now we need to go and we need to speak to the rest of the crew about the curse that they have and try to get some information, try to figure out what's happened here. So the first person we need to talk to here is Arson the Thief, who is upstairs in this building. There he is. And we're going to interrogate him and ask him what's been happening. I'm afraid it might be all my fault. He thinks the curse is his fault. Captain Talk told him to explore some caves west of the cove here, and he's a thief, and he stole something from the monsters that were in that cave, or the ogres, I guess, that were in that cave, and he thinks that the ogres put a curse on everyone in the cove here because he stole the artifact. So we're also going to speak to Cabin Boy Colin right here. Now, Cabin Boy Colin also thinks it's his fault. He didn't mean to upset her. I just thought we could be friends. Now I must have upset her and she's cursed us all. Bad things happen to sailors. They get involved with mermaids. So he thinks that because he couldn't befriend a mermaid, that the mermaid cursed every single person in the cove here. And a cutscene's going to play out of him looking through a telescope at the horizon. He's basically calling out for whatever he sees. Most lovely person I've ever seen. That's so cute. What a good guy. Definitely not a simp. So that cutscene finishes, and now we need to go talk to the rest of the crew. So now we need to talk to the cook, who is upstairs in this building here. I think she did it to us. I should have left her alone. Ether told us to beware of curses. We basically say the same thing. I've awoken her, and now she's done this to us. We ask, what are you talking about? See, I'm the cook, and I find the food as well as cooking it. I was fishing, and once again, another cutscene's going to play out. Him fishing for some lobsters. Looks like a child's toy, so he looks like he finds a toy. That's, yeah, jump scare alert. That's not creepy at all. So he buries the toy that he finds, and he thinks that the toy is possessed, and now the toy has cursed the entire crew. So everyone has weirdly different stories. And so now we need to go back and speak with Captain Talk about all the information that we have just kind of found out and see if he has anything to add to any of these stories. I sent him to explore the caves west of the coves, and he brings me back a bone lump saying he stole from the ogre chief. He thinks the ogres have cursed you all because he stole one of the sacred relics, and he thinks that it's time. He wants me to take it back to them now. Captain Talk says he has no use for it, and he's going to give us the relic, and now we have to go return it to the ogre chiefs that are located sort of underground. They're located right here. So we're going to head down to this hole here, and we are going to speak to Chief Tess, What do you want, skinny creature? I've come to return what Arson stole. Very sorry for stealing it. Presents you with loot. Now she wants us to get some stuff for her. And yeah, so at this point now, we can actually... So these Ogress Warriors here and Ogress Shamans are one of the best free-to-play money-making methods in the game, for combat-wise at least. You can see that a lot of people here are training on these Ogress Warriors and Shamans. They drop a lot of good stuff for free-to-play players. They drop rune items as well as some runes that are really, really good, like law runes and nature runes. You can make a decent amount of money killing these monsters, but we're not at that level yet to be able to kind of deal with them, so we're going to kind of just hold back for now. So now we need to go back to Ethoi, the navigator, and speak with him about what we have, the information that we've gathered. I'm going to tell him about all of the stories that we've heard. He's basically going to call everyone a fool, and he's going to tell us to use the telescope, see if we can find the mermaid. So we look through the telescope, and oh my god, is that a mermaid? No, it's Bugs. It's an ogre named Bugs. Now we need to dig in the lump where the one crewmate buried that... Where is the stair to click on? There it is. Okay. Now we need to dig in the lump of sand next to the tree where the cutscene ended, where the one crewmate buried that possessed doll, which is right over here. So it should be right here. So there's the possessed doll, but it's not actually possessed, it's just a doll with the clockwork in it that's making it walk. So now we need to head back to the cook and speak with him. Actually, we need to head back and speak with all of the crewmates that we talked to originally and let them know that they're all wrong. There's no curse. So we talk with the cook here. We tell him that it's not a possessed doll, it's just a doll with a clockwork inside of it that was wound up. Now we need to head back to the thief, speak with him. It was just a toothpick, is what we're telling him. The chief, ogre chief, told us that it was just a toothpick and not a holy relic. And so now we need to talk with Cabin Boy Colin, and we need to tell him that it wasn't a mermaid, it's just an ogre that likes to swim in the ocean. I didn't actually realize that a bronze scimitar spawns on this table here. That's interesting. So now that we've speaking? Once again, English, not good. I don't know why my English is not good today. Once we've spoke to all of the crew members, now we need to go back and speak with Captain Talk. In fact, the next part of this quest is actually just a lot of talking, so I'm kind of going to just skip through it. It's a lot of back and forth between the crew members and Captain Talk and the navigator. So I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit until we get to the final part of the quest. I know you faked the curse, so now we're figuring out that the curse is actually fake, and that this guy has just kind of told everyone that they are cursed in order to kind of scare them or something, I forget, but he used their dinner as a way to kind of tell them that they were cursed, but they're not actually cursed. So now we need to light the driftwood under his house here. So now we need to go back to the captain and let him know that the navigator has put a curse on everyone and that this curse is not real and that it is in fact fake. So we're going to talk to him and let him know that he is not sick at all and that we need to punish him, and by punishing him is basically killing him. So now we're heading back to the navigator and we are now tasked with killing him. So we need to head west here, and I believe he pops up if we do this. Oh, it's too wet. Head west again and kill. I think it's, do we go up here? Yeah, here we go. So yeah, now we basically just kill him now. And this fight should hopefully not be too bad. I'm not entirely sure because he's using magic, we're using melee, but hopefully it goes well. So I'll be right back after I kill this guy. Or if he kills me. Honestly, either one. Either way. And he's dead. Eat some food real quickly. He did a decent amount of damage, but it wasn't that bad. So now we just need to go back to speak with Captain Talk, and the quest will be over. So let's speak to Captain Talk for the last time. We've killed him for poisoning the food and the crew. And there we go. Corsair Cove. Corsair Curse completed. We get 2 quest points and Corsair Cove Bank access, which is awesome. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. The next episode will be the free-to-play finale. We will be doing Dragon Slayer, we will be killing Elvarg, and we will then be moving on into members content. I'm so excited to go and start this journey and actually play this game the way it's meant to be played. Also, if you want to follow me and watch me grind live, you can follow me at twitch.tv/MrMattLucky. I stream on there every so often, playing on this account as well as playing on my main account, and streaming some other games as well. So if you want to hang out and watch me grind, watch me play some chill games, you can follow me on there. Also, if you'd like to see any other content from me, leave a comment down below, as well as leave any suggestions you have for this series, anything that I can do to make the series better. Just leave a comment down below. That would be very appreciated. And yeah, have a good day, guys.